Happy morning, dear friends. Here's yours, Dr. Rajanta. Welcome to Demystify with Ajay. Dear friends, today in this session, we are just going to discuss on orthogonal matrix. In linear algebra, the foundation is orthogonality. And let me just begin by understanding one of the most special objects in mathematics, that is orthogonal matrix. Dear friends, a matrix that can rotate data without stretching it. A matrix that preserves distance, angles, and geometry. A matrix whose inverse is simply its transpose. Think about that for a moment. Most matrices distort information. Orthogonal matrix preserves it. So we will discuss why the equation, of course, Q transpose Q, which is equal to 1. This is one of the most important equations in numerical computing. Then we will just move on to the world of QR decomposition, a powerful technique that transforms any matrix into A equals QR, where Q captures pure geometry and R captures the structure. And here the QR decomposition quietly powers least square regression, matrix inversion, numerical optimization, eigenvalue algorithm, scientific computing. But that's only the beginning, because once we understand orthogonality and QR decomposition, we are ready for one of the greatest idea in all of applied mathematics. So before going on to the discussion, so let I just include the necessary libraries, and here we have the NumPy. Yes, NumPy provides efficient numerical array operations and is foundational for linear algebra computation. And here for Matplotlib, yes, it is used for creating visualization such as graphs and figure. Next, we just included the warnings. Yes, dear friends, this controls over warning message generated during execution. And here the line begins updating Matplotlib runtime configuration parameter using a dictionary. And yes, this exact sets the default size of all figures to 8-inch wide and 5-inch tall, and it enables the grid lines on all plots by default. And here we have an transparency of grid lines to 30%, making them subtle and less visual dominant. And of course, to the last, yes, sets the default font size for all text in the plots to 12. And dear friends, of course, we have just included that version. Yes, it prints the installed versions of NumPy by accessing the versions attribute. Okay, so let me execute and see what is the exact version. Yes, here NumPy version, it is a 2.3.5. Okay, dear friends, let me just make a comparative study, that is from Gram-Schmidt and with NumPy. Yes, we are just going to produce a QR factorization. Okay, yes, dear friends, this exact code compares two different way of producing a QR decomposition. Yes, one is you can just make it with Gram-Schmidt, and the next one, yes, by using the NumPy. NumPy, of course, householder based QR method. Okay, so the goal is to show that both are mathematically valid while highlighting non-uniqueness and numerical differences. Okay, kindly just observe, dear friends, this is what the initialization. Yes, we are just having an A matrix of 4 into 4, and here two different algorithms that is produces orthogonal matrices. One is classical Gram-Schmidt, and the next one, it is all about householder reflections by using NumPy. And here we are just making the orthogonality check. Yes, both output satisfy Q transpose multiple by Q, which is equal to identity. Yes, this confirms columns are orthonormal, both are valid Q factor. And next, we are just going to have the reconstruction of A. Yes, here, yes, of course, kindly just observe, dear friends, this one, it just use the identity as like R, which is equal to Q transpose multiple by A. And kindly just observe, this is with Gram-Schmidt reconstruction, and yes, this exact line, it is by NumPy constructions. And yes, towards the error comparison, yes, both errors are, we are just going to get as little small only, okay, we are just expecting a small value. So both errors are near machine precision, confirms both decomposition are correct. And dear friends, by using all close method, yes, we are just going to compare the Q matrices. And anyhow, I just want to specify one thing, dear friends, kindly just observe here. So QR, of course, QR is not unique if A which is equal to QR. Then for any diagonal matrix D with plus or minus entries, here A which is equal to Q multiple by D multiple by D inverse R. So here column of Q can differ by sign flips. So corresponding rows of R, yes, adjust accordingly. And kindly just observe, dear friends, this exact interpretation, yes, when we just compare it towards this QGS and QNP, yes, it is going to be usually false. And towards the absolute value, of course, it can be often true. So this indicates that same direction and possibly opposite orientation. And dear friends, when we just discuss about the structure of R from this Gram-Schmidt, yes, here we are just going to check with the all close functionality, and it just confirms that by using this particular function, it is confirming that R is upper triangular. Okay, let we execute that and we combine. So kindly just observe, dear friends. So here, by using this both comparative view, so it is easily observed that classical Gram-Schmidt, yes, computes projection using original vector. It numerically unstable for nearly dependent column. And here when just going on towards the NumPy QR, there is householder, uses orthogonal reflections, much more stable and standard in production linear algebra. And dear friends, kindly just observe, yes, this exact Gram-Schmidt, it is usually false, and here we just get the often, of course, absolute value, it is often true. So this indicates that same direction and possibly opposite orientation. And yes, dear friends, from this both comparative functionality, yes, both Gram-Schmidt and NumPy produce valid QR decomposition. And orthogonal Q and exact reconstruction. So the absolute values of column matches, but signs may differ. So this is a non-uniqueness of QR. So flipping column sign in Q is compensated by flipping the corresponding row sign in R. So keeping A is equal to QR intact. And here the exact R from GS is confirmed that upper triangle, or as expected. And let's wrap today's session, dear friends. So we started with orthogonal matrices and discovered something remarkable. A transformation can rotate data without changing its length, without changing its angle, without destroying its geometry. We learned why this Q transpose multiple by Q, which is equal I, makes orthogonal matrix computational superheroes. Dear friends, as we continue our journey, we will begin to notice that many machine learning algorithms are simply clever ways. So behind every recommendation engine, behind every PCA visualization, behind every compressed image, behind every AI model, there is linear algebra quietly doing the heavy lifting. The goal of mathematics is not to memorize equation. The goal is to discover the hidden structure behind data and the world around us. Thanks for watching, dear friends. Happy learning.